Hello, 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 everyone. Just setting things up. That last minute where, oh, that's out of place, that's out of place. Let me move this, let me move that. Eventually, it'll get just right. Hi, Nikki. Oh, do I? Oh, these. Yeah, I was just listening to a video. Yeah, I told you I came in. I'm not prepared. Oh, my goodness. There. Better? Now my hair's a mess. I'll get it together. I'll get it together. I'm good. You? We had another shout out this channel by Keto Dustin on on his channel today, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, we're now past 120. I mean 1,020. Hi BJS. Hello, hello. Well, make sure I had the right crochet hook. We're just getting everything going. So how are you? So what you got working on? You came in fast tonight, Nikki. I know, right? It wasn't too bad last night. I was like, yes. I'm working on my sweater. That's because I was waiting for you. There's nothing to watch. I was bored. Yeah, I was bored too. Now, tomorrow night's the live at 8, and then I'll come in afterwards. But I'm going to change things up after tomorrow's live. We're going to do, I wanted to, in Discord, tell me the days that are better for you, Nikki, if you was to come in at the 8 o'clock live. I know you told me last night what days work best. If you would just leave me a note on what days is best for you for the evening live, the early ones. Because any night early is good for me. All right, let me see if I can find a pen so I can write that down. I might do yeah. Yeah, that sounds about good. That sounds good. Okay. So once Wednesday is done and over with, I'm going to start working on the channel in Discord more. Get things going and set up better. And so we'll just full force go. I'm also I'm looking into the bot and some other things. It looked like I was doing one of the tutorials on it. It looked pretty easy. BGS, she does a carnivore live. It'll be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then we're going to switch to next week to Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go. So after tomorrow night, we'll just start on to the next week. We'll start on Sunday. That'll give me time to get everything set up. So it's going to be tomorrow night. Then we'll start the new week fresh with Sunday. Wait a minute. Do we want to do Sunday, Monday? See, what were the days? Monday, oh, Sunday afternoon. Now that's a thought. Yeah, so we'll do Sunday afternoon because we want to get one during the daytime. So Sunday afternoon would be good. I see. I see. And then do Monday and Thursday. Gotcha. That is the plan. Can you write that in a Discord? Because I can't find a pen. I think my pen's out in the other room that I had in here. One of the kids snatched it. Yeah. Yeah, because I've been wanting to do one. And also, just so you know, and you don't have to be there or anything, but I'm gonna start doing some maybe midday lives as well, just because I can, and I'll put that on the schedule too, just because I'm bored. It won't be like the nights won't change, but I'm thinking about doing a couple of other ones during the day. I like my late nights. That's not going to change. But I'm bored. And I thought, I really enjoy hanging out with everyone and crocheting at night. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it all in Discord and everything on the scheduling. And so we all have it, and I'll also put it in the mods so you guys know. So it'll Yeah, and we talk this here is for I just love crochet and I'm doing carnivore too, so I'm just combining them. But you don't have to crochet along with me. And it's also for people that love to crochet and wants to chit chat. So we're combining carnivore, keto, and the love of crochet here. There's quite a few people that don't crochet. We don't always just discuss crochet. Hey there, girl. I think you're a girl hanging out with Jen. So if you are a carnivore and you just want to hang out, chit chat about carnivore, that's great. I'm on my second day of doing all beef. I'm doing a beef reset week. I just been eating my burgers and a couple of pieces of stew beef meat that I had for dinner earlier. Hello, Zaytina. Zaytina? Can I just call you Zay? Zaytina. Yeah. Welcome to Grandma's Crochet Corner. We talk about anything. We've been known to talk about some of the craziest stuff here. This here is for, just being with like minded people. Just for me, you know, I'm here for company. I'm here to chit chat. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to crochet. Sometimes I give a little tiny 5-minute crochet lesson. Sometimes we talk about aliens. Sometimes we get into a full blown carnivore session. But it's all about support and some place to go to. So we're not alone dealing with the struggles of life. That's what it's all place to hang out. And everyone's here for a different reason. But it's nice to have some place to go for support of anything, life in general. And I'll tell you, you never know what we're going to discuss. We've had some crazy, crazy discussions. It's all Nikki's doing, too. It's all her fault. I thought I saw Jen here. Was I wrong? Yeah. Have any of you followed Bill? I love Bill Knott. He is my hero. He's the one person that got me into carnivore to begin with. Bill Knott is my hero. I don't think I'd be alive today if it wasn't for Bill Knott, to be honest. Bill Knott and Homestead Howe, Carrie and Jen. I love Daisy. Daisy's a boy cat, by the way, you guys. Yep. Over. Not almost. He's over now. It's something like 335 or 345 pounds right now. He was over 700 pounds at one point. I cry every time I see Bill, because I remember what it was like for him on January 1st of last year, 2024, is the first time I seen a video of Bill, and it happened to be one of Carrie's videos of Bill doing like an interview, and it touched my heart. I'll tell you, wow, because I was over 400 pounds when I watched that video, and what Bill said really touched my heart. It was almost like we were both going through the same thing. Here I was housebound for years. I left my job and just locked myself in my house for about 3 years. I was forced to leave my house when my husband had a stroke to just go to the hospital. It was a horrible experience because I couldn't walk, but I had to go to the hospital because I was too big to walk. I had a walker, but it was still hard. I'd take 2 or 3 steps and sit, trying to go see my husband in ICU. And I was all alone. So I was forced to deal with that. And I Bill Knotts gave me the courage to get through all that. And I cried and cried and cried. From that day, January 1st, on January 2nd, I started the carnivore diet. I was doing like partial keto after that, and I started carnivore. 6 months, I watched all of Bill's. I was like, come on, put out another video. I want to see another video so I can cry. But I had lost 120 pounds. And then I lost my way and gained it all back. Almost all of it. Not quite all of it, but just about all of it. So now I've started it again. But this time, I'm going to do it with a lot of support. And that's why I have this live every single night. Because for me, I felt the way for me to prosper on my dream of someday being a lot smaller than I am and being able to walk was to have everybody, be a support for everyone. There's tons of us Bill Knots out there. I'm telling you, there's so many. There's quite a few that come in here that are another Bill Knot. Bill Knot is not alone. But because he was verbal with his story, I know it's helped me, and I know that it's helped a lot of other people. So to me, Bill Knotts is a hero. He saved a lot of people, and he probably doesn't even realize how many people he saved and saving. Hello, Lulu. Welcome to the channel. You never know what we're going to talk about. We talk about all things. Save so many with carnivore. And I wonder how many he is bringing to Christ with his beliefs. I just love listening to his guitar and Daisy purring at the end. Yes. And one of his videos, he took down his guitar and played few a few tunes, and I think that was one of my favorites. I don't know. There's so many. I'm getting all teary eyed just thinking of Bill. You know, that first day he got onto that, what do you call those things? That cart that he drives around on. He was driving around for the first time. He got just cheering him on. Yes, his four wheeler. I was just cheering him on. And now it's like, he's out in the world. It's so great. He's still got a long ways to go, but he's doing really good. Hi, Patty. I always get sad when his videos end. It's like I want more. I'm going to my first meetup in September. I'm excited to meet some of the people I've been watching for a year. One of these days, I'm going to be able to do that, but I got to get more mobile. I don't want to go with my walker. I want to be able to get more mobile. And then I would love to do that. Maybe next year. I do too. I do too. Yeah, he skipped a week not too long ago and it freaked me out. No, at least you're going. My walker, though, is humongous. It's like the Cadillac of walkers. Are you up for a confession? Uh-oh. Tell us. Bill Knotts is a guy who he found his way to someone by the name of Carrie from Homestead How, a channel. Homestead How, Carrie, he was having problems with congested heart failure, and he went on the carnivore diet to cure his congested heart failure. But Bill Knotts, He was a over 700-pound man that was couldn't get out of his bed. He could take a couple of steps to go to the toilet that was next to his bed, but that's it. He hadn't left his house for years upon years. He was trapped in his 700 plus pound body. He couldn't leave his house. No vehicle could hold him because he was too big. So he wrote a letter to Carrie from the channel Homestead How, and Carrie wrote him back. And the two of them now have a great friendship. And Bill has lost over 300 pounds, 335, 340 pounds. And Bill Knotts is part of what BJS is saying, doing a film about the proper human diet. He's filming a documentary called Healing Humanity, and Bill's a part of that. And one part of, we see trailers every now and again, and one of the trailers is Bill Knotts. Finally, he's in Alaska, and he's finally overlooking the mountains. And I think it was like the sun was going down or something, and he stands up and he raises his hands up. And it was just an awesome, awesome moment. And every time I think about it, I start crying because people don't really realize how hard it is for someone that is severely obese to finally have a sense that they're going to live. Because most of us feel like we're going to die. We're dying. And we have no hope. And Carrie reached out to him and gave him hope, pretty much. And now look at him. He's thriving. Bill Knotts is thriving. I think he's now just under. I think he's now under 400 pounds. He's in his three. He's not very much bigger than me, I think, because I was at 400 pounds last year. Sorry, I cried. Jesus, I cry all the time. But believe me, it's not out of sadness. It's because, I just see these beautiful journeys from people. Yeah, it's a beautiful. I when I found Bill Knott's channel, I watched from his first one all the way up through. Carrie from Homestead How even helped him set up his channel, Bill Knott's channel, so that Bill could actually start um, videoing his journey, and it's just beautiful. And he has this beautiful cat named Daisy, his best friend, and it's just awesome. Sorry. But he is a beautiful, beautiful man. He's very, very, just very wholesome and just so sweet and loves God. I mean, he found Carrie because, you know, he prayed and he got, he just got his prayers answered. He found Carrie. It's like God gave him Carrie. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you. I was crying earlier watching him on the documentary. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like new recently, unless I need to go back and do catch up, I guess. No, I watched some when Jen and them all the kids and Jen went up to Alaska 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he's just a beautiful, beautiful. His story is just to me remarkable. You know what's so remarkable is some people do give up. A lot of obese people just give up and they die big. They die of heart failure. And then there's some like Bill that struggle to live and not give up. He has not given up. He's given so many people, I bet he's given thousands of people hope. I feel like a baby. But see, this is what happens when I watch Bill because he's really such an awesome person. Hello, Amy. Hello, hello. Hello, Petnia. Kudos, Amy. Kudos. The tail spinner. Oh, I'll have to look at that after. Hello, Janice. Ah, awesome, Patty. Awesome. I walked today and made it up to my corner and I went to the next one. I was so proud of myself. Woohoo! Are you on our Discord, Janice? I want to see that washcloth. Okay. We're going to be doing a lot of changes, so with the time schedule. So hopefully I'll see you again. Yes, freedom. Can't believe I'm crying. Jeez. It's on my story. Okay. Yes, it is bad because if I get teary eyed, start crying, I can't read the chat. Hopefully, I don't miss anything. Do you all have knee pains? I struggle getting up out of my chair. Oh, God, yes. But on carnivore, my knee pains is just about gone. I used to get a lot of knee pains, and sometimes the pain would get so bad that my leg would go out from under me, and I would fall, and I'd have to catch myself because it's just painful. But since I've been, I'm going to say since week 2, my pains, for the most part, are gone. Yeah, I plan on looking into some chair yoga or something. But my last week, 2 weeks have been super busy with my son. So he's been my priority. I wish I liked meat. I very rarely eat meat. I love meat. Ah, way to go, Amy. My family has been very supportive this time around, but I've had a lot of medical issues, um, and some of it due to my weight, and they just want to see me get healthy. Um, I eat meat, but always gravitate to veggies first. But it's finding recipes that you like, and even a protein powder to help supplement the protein. I've heard of some people that have a aversion from meat. They do other things, but I don't know what that is. Kay, I watched your walk-in video earlier today. I have to admit that I made myself chuckle because I was thinking Grandma is now a streetwalker. Ah, congrats on your victory. Thank you, Kay. You know, I really like Bill Knotts. If you know Bill Knotts, he was in his house for a very long time. That's pretty much how I was. See me sitting in this chair? This is where I've sat now for about 3 years. And before this, when I lived in Texas, it was the same thing. I was so big, I didn't dare to go anywhere. I didn't even do grocery shopping. I ordered all my groceries to come to the house. I didn't go. You know, I I got tired of the public comments. It's a hard place to be in. But I'm doing it. So not only do I struggle to leave my house, you know, I mean, it's hard for me to be in public. It's hard. And I am trying so hard to break that chain. My name is Barbara. I am carnivore. However, all three of my children are vegan. Currently, I'm looking into ways to bring them more protein. Yeah. I hope I'm not missing anything, guys. If I do, please, comment again. So maybe I'll catch it next time around or something. Hello, Judy and the big Italian. Welcome, welcome. I missed one. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Yeah, I just had to ribbit a whole row. All right, so I think I know how I'm going to prank Jenny. Someone put it in a comment in one of my videos, and it was a great idea. I've been thinking about it for like 2 days, yesterday and today, or I saw it yesterday. Yeah, but I'm thinking she had a very good thing. She said she gave. I can't even remember now what the name was of the person that told me, but I'm going to be working it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to video me putting this whole prank together. It's kind of a crazy mean one. I don't know. Some people might get offended by it, but it's just a prank. Yes, but I just wanted to let you know I figured out the prank. I just got to get the materials together and do it. I have been like a hermit living with my daughter and her 3-year-old son dealing with grief since my boyfriend passed from cancer. Oh, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry, Janice. That's so horrible. Are you left handed crocheting? Yes, I am. That's what I need, a desire to learn. Yes, she's rocking it. It's way easier to fall into the pattern. Yeah, it's a little tricky though being left-handed crocheter because there's a lot of things I can't do. When you crochet left-handed, you actually are crocheting backwards. So a lot of patterns don't come out right. So when people say, "Yeah, I want to learn to crochet. I'm left-handed too." I'm always like, I'm hesitant to teach because if you're right-handed and I'm showing you left-handed, even though you can reverse it, I'm not sure if it would still come out right. That makes sense. Hi, Michelle. I'm new. Recently had technical difficulties on my computer. Your channel came on my homepage, so I decided to watch. What are you crocheting? I am doing the mile a minute Afghan. This is a viewer's choice. I picked 5 mile-a-minute blankets patterns from a book, and people voted on it on one of the videos, which one they wanted me to do. And then during a live channel such as this, we pick the colors from my yarn wall and all. And this is what I crochet being here. And then at the end, when it's done, all the viewers, every single one of you, has a chance to win it if you want to put in for it. Doesn't matter if you're carnivore or keto, or if you want a blanket, win a blanket, you can put your name in for it. If anyone wants it, I don't know. That will be up to you guys. Yes. I put a couple of very beginning left-handed videos on my channel, and there's a few people that do really well at teaching how to crochet on YouTube. The only thing I put on my channel was chains, single crochets, and I believe half doubles. And then the carnivore diet part of my channel just blew up, and I've been working. But we're only like, I think the channel is only like 2 months old. I haven't had a chance to really do much of anything. It's just been crazy, crazy. And then I had out of state guests. I had out of state guests. I was gonna do the channel, but then I had out of state guests here for about 2 weeks, and then they left, and then 2 weeks later, more out of state people came in. Oh my God, I've been working on my channel for a year. For me, it's only been like the last, I'd say the last, how long do you think, Nikki, how long have we been doing these lives? Because it was about a month before I started doing these nightly lives. But I had problems because I kept getting house guests, and I don't want to say, excuse me, while I go and I only have like, oh, yeah, for about a month and a half. That's all we've been. But don't you have the watch hours though, Amy? Do you have the watch hours? See, I don't have any. I don't have the watch hours. I'm like so behind. I only got half my watch hours that I need. Yes, I took out all that I was supposed to take out. Aw, thank you, Judy. One, yeah. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just being me. I I make my videos. Yes, I have 1,500 watch hours. Yeah, I believe I joined your channel. I think it was last night or the night before last. Oh, hello, Anna. Hello there, guys. How have you been? Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, hello. Have you seen the analytics on your channel? I watch it, but 1K subscribers in 1.5 months. Very nice. I'm, to be honest with you, up until like tops 2 months ago, I've only been doing the carnivore part. Well, the carnivore part, it's only been 31 days. And the crocheting part came first, and the videos of baby. Maybe I'm back. I'm not sure. Oh, I am deeply confused today. This is baby right here. This is my baby in her house. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm back. Usually every night about this time or right around midnight, my internet decides it wants to play a little now you see me, now you don't game. So hope it'll do it, but as soon as I get it back and I try to get onto my hotspot on my phone, I come back in. That's my baby. But she's all tired out because I had her out in the yard all day. And usually she naps. But she's been so tired because mommy's been. Come on out here. Come on out here. Come on. Don't you want to come out here and see mommy? Can you come out here and see mommy? You're so tired, honey. Yeah, you're tired, huh? There is a pit bull that lives here, but it's my daughter's, and she lives downstairs. But that's my baby. I'm going to start taking her for walks with me. I don't know why I weren't right from the get go. She's not used to the leash or anything. She used to be carrying her everywhere, but so we're going to look into seeing if her vest still fits her from last year and see if she'll walk with me. I think it'd be cool, me and her walking, both of us on the carnivore diet. My dog is also on the carnivore diet, and I'm doing the all beef, the all beef this week. Beef butter, salt, and water. Yeah, I'll be carrying her. She won't want to walk, and she's doing it too, and she's not happy. She doesn't like beef, so I'm gonna have to get her some chicken. Baby, 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 baby. Let's eat, baby. My husband always claimed our dog is his. He loved our dog very much. Taking dogs for walks is very important, yeah. But she likes to be carried. Yeah, she does. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to drink coffee doing all beef. And I like my coffee, but it's giving me real bad heartburn tonight. I'm just proud of myself just being able to walk out to the kitchen and walk to the bathroom without assistance. And I've done that in 1 month's time. Yeah, I don't put any, there's no calories in my coffee. I don't put any, it's black. I drink black coffee, no sugar. And it never gives me heartburn, but tonight I have heartburn. Yeah, I never get heartburn when I'm on keto. I'm from originally from Maine. I grew up in Portland, Maine, and Westbrook, Maine. And from my bedroom window when I lived in Portland, where I grew up, I could see the Maine coast, the harbor of Portland, Maine. I could street. If you went straight down the street, is all the big ferry stuff, all the big like the Prince of Funday, the big what do you call those? Cruise liners, cruise boats. Because you like one weight yarn. Cruise ships. Yeah, I could see the Prince of Funday from my bedroom window, and I used to always dream one day I'm going to be on that ship. That's how close I grew up to the ocean. Thank you. And hiya, Aries. Yeah, Aries world. Well, thank you. And hello. That would be an additional weight workout for you with carrying baby. Well, she weighs less than a pound, but yeah, I'm proud of you also. Massive inspiration. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm from New England, Portland, Maine. But when I met my husband back in 2000, he was from Texas. We met online in a chat room, and we chatted online almost daily for about a year, maybe even a year and a half. And then we planned a weekend together, and we both had a blast. My mother was afraid, saying, he could be an axe murderer, you know. This morning, and said, remember when your mom I was going to be an axe murderer? And I said, yeah. He goes, and I don't even own an axe. Yes, you do. There's one hanging in the hanging in the garage. Uh, my daughter lives in Downington, Pennsylvania. We are different, Grandma. I grew up right next to mountains since I live in Tennessee near the Smoky Mountains. Another pro and con is seeing many bears. Yeah, hey, uh, I used to get bears and moose in my backyard. I grew up in Portland, Oregon. We called someone who said they were in Portland. We were selling them our used car. We told them to meet them at the Portland, Oregon Walmart at 3 o'clock. They were in Maine. Oh, Quakertown, Pennsylvania. I'm close to Nashville. I'm in Ohio, just on the outskirts of Columbus, Ohio. And we have one in here that is like in between me and Dayton or something like that. Okay, my dogs did the same thing on lamb. Two were GSDs and one was an Australian Kelpie. I thought I was going to end up on Dateline My first out of town date to Chicago with my husband. I haven't been to all the states. Yeah, I haven't been anywhere near the west side of the United States. Nowhere near. And I haven't never been to Florida and some of them southern states. Ah, yeah, that's funny. Ah, I yawn off and on all day long. Someone once told me, I think it was Nikki actually, that yawning means because I'm not tired, but I yawn, that I need oxygen. It's probably true because I'm always breathless. One thing about being a big person, you can't hardly move and you get out of breath. Yeah, yeah. Gotta lose the weight so I won't be short on oxygen. Darling, hello, darling. Hello, darling. You want me to give you your blankie? You want your blanket? Oh, that's not your blanket. That's your hoodie. Looks like you're losing weight. You have a nice plan. Yeah. Right now I'm doing the 7-day meat challenge, all beef. Um, I am stuffed full right now. Um, Shell Bell, hello. Yes, you did. You made it. By Christmas, you'll need and deserve a new outfit. All my See, the thing is when I was real big, I have clothes still like this shirt. I I dropped something on my shirt, but everything is so big. But yeah, so I'm gonna need some new clothes. I'm swimming in my clothes I have. Now, last year, between meeting Bill Knotts and then in July, I went on vacation July 1st. Actually, it was the end of June. I went off the diet when I went on vacation and never got back on it. I had lost over 100 pounds and bought clothes to go on my trip, but I gained most of that back. So, are you doing the? Um, I I just did that for 30 days. Now I finished the 30 days yesterday. Let's say Tuesday. I finished the 30-day challenge on Monday, and yesterday afternoon I started on the 7-day challenge of just eating beef, butter, salt, water, and coffee and tea. I don't drink very much tea though. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet, but I don't have sugar or cream in my coffee, so or tea for that matter. I had an aunt who weighed 450. Okay, 450 pounds. They did a keto diet for a certain amount of the months. She lost over 250 pounds. She unfortunately passed away last year, but she was a strong woman. Well, that's sad. It wasn't because of dieting, was it? Um, no, I've not met Bill Knotts. I've only seen his videos. I met him, or I should say, I seen for the first time Bill Knotts' video from Homestead How, doing an interview of him. Oh, she had a stroke. Well, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see right here. I've got surgery. You can see the scar. A few years ago, I had 3 strokes, and when I was having seizures, about 100 seizures a day. I cried too, Amy. And if you weren't here at the beginning, we got to talking about Bill Knotts, and I cried like a baby again because his story just touches me. He's such a grand, wonderful person. But it's because of Bill why I even found the keto and well, not the keto, but the carnivore diet. And I went on it last year and I started following him and the carnivore diet and lost 120 pounds in 6 months. I love Bill too. I absolutely love Bill. I just wrote to Bill a letter yesterday or the day before yesterday and telling him that he's my hero. That I just had to tell him because of you, you know, I am succeeding in the carnivore journey. Yeah, it was yesterday because it was right after the 30-day challenge. And I told him he was my hero. Somebody dropped a link. Yeah, Bill is just an absolute awesome person. Does everyone here know about Bill? Yeah, he's such an awesome person. Um, I'm going to look for that video that I found of Carrie from Homestead How. I just watched it the other day. See if I can find that one. And it tells the story of Bill. And I absolutely love this video. And this video that I'm going to show you if I can find it was was how I found Bill and how I found keto carnivore. Came up in my feed the other day. Why can't I find it? Of course I can't find it when I want it. I'm not a member, so I don't get to see the member only. I got to become a member so I can watch the member stuff. Yeah, he's lost 335 pounds. And that was a couple of weeks ago, so it could be a little bit more now. Yeah, he was over 700 pounds. He didn't have a scale, so they didn't know how much he was. And I'll tell you, he is such a beautiful, beautiful man. If anyone deserves to get down to their normal weight, it's him. I think he's awesome. No one could ever convince me otherwise. I just think he's great. I don't know why I can't find. Oh, is this it? I understood that. This isn't the one, but this is a small, very short video of him, and he looks so good now. He looks really good. He looks healthy compared to how he did look. Just that before and after picture of him is incredible. Yeah, and I know, I had to really think of my life even this time because I got to the point where I was having more and more of a time to walk to the bathroom or to the kitchen. I couldn't breathe. I would get dizzy. And so that's why I started the 30 days. Saying I thought I was dying. I was waiting to die. I told all my kids my wishes when I died and was writing my will and everything. So watching him exactly, Jen, watching his transformation has been amazing because if anyone deserves this, it is him. So lots of times, people say, "Do you know Bill Knotts?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know him personally, but I know his channel. I've been watching him for a year and a half, little over a year and a half, and I think he's just amazing." And not that I'm trying to copy Bill. I don't want anyone to take this as copying Bill, but because of Bill putting it all out there, it gave me the the willpower or the what's the word I want? The courage to do it. I thought if Bill could do it, I could do it. And I have a saying that just keeping it real. We got to just keep it real. People need to know what it's really like to be obese and just help each other to become strong enough with everybody supporting everybody. This is how we're going to succeed and, winning the journey that Bill has. And that's one of the things about, yeah, I lost 120 pounds last year, but I was all alone and it was so hard because my family didn't care because I was always doing a diet. They didn't care. It's like, oh, okay, you lost another 10 pounds. All right, next month you'll gain 20, so I got nothing from them. Not that they don't love me. It's just that I've been on a diet for 20 years. I just can't, I've just been on the wrong one. Yep, we support with no judgment. We will be there for the good and the bad moments. Yeah. And along the way, well, I'm going to crochet. I'm going to enjoy it. Because you know what? A lot of us that are obese or not, when I say obese, I mean you could be 20 pounds overweight and they'll call you obese nowadays. Yeah, we do get each other. We understand each other. We understand the struggles. And some people don't understand the struggles. And by golly, I have no shame. I'll tell you that I can't wipe my ass. My husband, all my kids say, "Mom, you can't do that. You can't say that. That kind of stuff isn't social acceptable. Why are you doing that? Do you have dementia? Do we have to worry about you?" Hmm. There you go. Diamond paint. Brown rice. Hey, that happened because I was trying to get healthy. I was just doing it wrong. You would not I would have never have had that problem with brown rice if I was on the right diet, like the carnivore diet. Just so you know, that would never have happened if I was on the right diet. Maybe. You know, putting it all out there, what is someone going to do? Pick on me because I put it all out there? Do you realize I've been overweight all of I've heard it all. I have heard it. When I was a kid, I was called Blood Bucket. I was teased all through elementary school, all the way through high school. I made it. Thank goodness I graduated, but I was teased, I was bullied. And then through my adult life, I was teased and bullied, and remarks from kids when you're in the grocery store or the adults. You know, you hear it all. You've been what more can happen if I admit to some of the hidden secrets? What are you going to tell me that I'm crazy? You know how many people call me crazy in my life? You know? Yeah, I watched a video um, the other day, and it was a YouTube channel, and it was two women talking and saying, "Oh, have you seen that lady, that grandma? What is it? Grandma's crochet corner? Um, the one that the one that admits to not being able to wipe her butt." I had to laugh. If you're going to remember me because I'm the old lady that can't wipe her butt, so be it. But that's what I'm being known for, I guess. Not that I'm on the carnivore diet, but the lady that can't wipe her butt. I got a chuckle out of that. I'm gonna post a short. I'm gonna post a short that I just made tonight. And then you guys watch it and tell me if I should post it or not, or I'll take it down. But what you just said, Chell Bell, reminded me of it because I am going to post what I looked like last year and what I look like now. Let me send it on its way. I know this is crazy. I shouldn't do this, you guys. Some of you may not even care, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because you made me think of it. You made me think about it. All right, shorts. Manage shorts. Please tell me it went through. All right, I'm getting it out there. This is what I was doing before the um, okay, and I'll just put Grandma's crochet corner. Let's save it. Public. Done. All right. Grandma just released a new video. It's just a short, it's only seconds. But you reminded me of the video. It's to show, the 30-day progress pretty much from the